Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Double RPG here, and welcome back to Double RPG Livestream, where we're going to get back on track with more Trails of Cold Steel 2 on the PC. In the previous episode, we reunited with Machias Regnitz, and we finally got started with doing some of the tasks that were brought back from the first Trails of Cold Steel, but now we have new ones that we have to take care of. And we took care of the side quest out of those two initial quests that was given to us by the mayor of Keldic. So in this episode today, we are going to get back to where we left off, and we will, complete the mandatory quest, and then we will see where fate will actually take us for this episode today. And don't mind me adjusting my webcam as I'm just getting it into position, so that way we can actually see what is on screen and all that other good stuff. If anything, I think I want to move that. I'm also going to want to move that. Where is it? Where'd you go? Where's the chat? Oh, chat box. I was just right below it. Anyway, go ahead and highlight those two and bring them over here. And there we go. Okay, I'm just getting little bits and pieces set up so that way whenever I go live, then that way I can still see the chat while I'm live streaming for you all. So anyway, enough of that, and let's turn this on and finally give this game a whirl. So yes, we'll see where fate takes us tonight in our trek through Trails of Cold Steel 2. And I will be playing till 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Pacific. That's usually how long it takes for me to actually play these games, so, or, what my time limit is for every time when I'm, playing these games live for you all. So hopefully you all bear with me, and let's have ourselves a really good time. So anyway, we're at the market manager's house. Yeah, the market manager, not the mayor, but the market manager. That is the last place where we left off. So let's go ahead and get on here, and let's figure out what that quest was, the main quest that we had to take care of. So, no, we don't want to go into the recipe book, but we do want to go in the quest. Act 1, Part 1, we took care of Much No More, which was the side quest, and Herbal Remedies. And I just got a message from 16-Bit Jeff on the Geek Fighters Facebook chat saying he got Twitter and Facebook, and good luck, Kyle. Well, thank you, man. Tonight, we'll see how far along fate will get us. So, anyways, Herbal Remedies. This is the required quest that we need to take care of, and our client is Father Zirabel, and he's going to be at the church. So we need to go visit him right now, so let's not waste any time and get out of this building and head to the church. The Septian Church. So a lot of you are probably wondering, why am I not live streaming this? Why did I not live stream this at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific? Well, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That's based on my schedule. So if anything, I decided to say, hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and play this game around this time tonight. And for tomorrow night, and then for Saturday, we'll go to 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, because I do go to work on Sunday. But it's a short shift. So I might do something after I get off work that day. Maybe a live stream of me playing another fighting game. Maybe we'll finally get on with Street Fighter 3 Second Impact or something. But I'll decide from there after, after I stream on Saturday night. But who knows? Oh, hello there. To what I owe the pleasure, or to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? The market manager mentioned that the church has been lacking in medicinal herbs lately. We'd like to see if we can help out in any way. Really? That's very kind of you all. Now that I look at you all closely, I could swear we've met before. No, I must be imagining things. My apologies. Regardless, I would very much like to take you up on your offer. Yes, of course. What kind of herbs are you looking for exactly? They're called healing herbs. While not exactly rare, I've been burning through my supply as of late. Obtaining even just one would be a great help. Healing herb. Got it. Where have I heard that name before? We'll do what we can to find some for you. I'd say the Grand Market's a good a place as any to start our search. That's true. With so many stories, or with so many stores, there's bound to be one that has it in stock. Thank you very much. I'll wait your return. Pardon me. So yes, we're going to be going into the market to see if we actually have some medicinal, well, see if we have any healing herbs around there. It's, the H is silent in herbs, where, or you could say herbs if you want to, but the H is not silent in healing. That's something I do need to fix upon right there. Okay, talk. Can't I believe Bertha's packed it in too. Me and her have been rivals for ages now. So it will na be the same way out her around. Granted, I know she'll be back sooner or later. Diane's business is what she's all about, after all. Have a good night. Same goes for everyone else, too. They'll all be back soon. Yes! Okay, so no healing herb there. So I'm looking right here, and there's... jeez, hold on a sec, guys. Get your butt back up here and go to sleep. Why do you have to do that? Sorry about that. My dog, it just seems like she has a really bad knack in wanting to jump down whenever somebody comes to the door, and she thinks that there's going to be something big that's going to go down. And there's nothing big that goes down, so I don't know what her problem is. Anyway, we could go ahead and sell this if we want to. Make a little mirror back. Might as well. Let's talk to this fine gentleman. Old Man Flint. Welcome. You looking for something in particular? You wouldn't happen to have any healing herbs, would you? We're all out, unfortunately. You're sold out? But we were told that they're fairly common. Under normal circumstances, yes, but the demand for them's increased dramatically due to the war. The same applies to most other medicinal herbs, too, seeing as how the trains aren't running as usual. In fact, it's become such an issue that I'm struggling to maintain a proper schedule for the store. Oh wow, I hadn't realized the situation was that bad. This complicates things. A little early to giving up now, don't you think? Healing herbs used to be standard household items, right? So the fact that they aren't uncommon means they might grow somewhere nearby. Would you happen to know where they might be found, sir? Well, I could have swore they grew somewhere not too far from here. Oh, I remember. It was Lunaria Nature Park. They don't exactly grow in large quantities, though. That is close, and convenient at that. Talk about a coincidence. It's been closed down temporarily due to the war, but maybe the park ranger can help you out. Johnson's his name. I saw him leave town not too long ago, so he may already be at the park. Really? I remember him. He must have gotten his job back after we busted those fake rangers earlier in the year. That's some good news. Understood. We'll check out the park. Thank you for your time. We trekking back to Lunaria now? Then let's head over to the Western Highway exit. Right. Okay. So here we go. I mean, I'm circling around the Grand Market because I want to. But yes, we're going to be going westward, and we're going to be going to Lunaria Nature Park. And chances are the monsters along that part of the highway are not going to be that stronger either. They're going to be the same ones that we have gone up against before. Yes. I'm definitely seeing the uncanny resemblance in the monsters that we went up against. But we will give them a good smackdown for the ages. There we go. Yep, they're pitiful, these enemies. Finish it off, Machias. Nice.
And not a scratch on me. Impressive work.
Good job, guys. And we still have that overdrive gauge still filling up. There we go. Now we get that double advantage in us again. Just make sure you don't screw up on not hitting any of your foes. Rush it! Since we still don't even have a party of 4 people, we still haven't been able to execute whatever that thing is when, you know, you have 5 of those the quantity of the link strikes or whatever, to where they can actually perform that that grand attack with all 4 of them together. But still, we need 4 party members to do that, and I believe that that's where Elliot and Fee are going to come in handy once we get to them. Anyways, Lunaria Nature Park is just right down over here. That's where we came out of when we transported from Ymir all the way to over here. Let's run. And there's the park ranger, right there. Yeah, come after him with the sword. It's good to see you again, Johnson. Hold on, I remember you. Weren't you one of those students who helped resolve the thefts in the Grand Market earlier in the year? Haha, that's right. I'm glad to see that you ended up being able to get your job back. Thanks. Looking back, I'm pretty ashamed of how I was behaving at the time. But thanks to the market manager putting in a good word for me, I was able to get my old life back. Or, well, I got my job back, but the park itself has been dead quite since the war broke out. All the job actually involves these days is doing repairs in this area out front. I'm sorry to hear that. For Johnson, anyway, it's good for us, seeing as it lowers the chance Valimar is going to be found. True enough, we should be okay for a while. But there's no guarantee that that'll be the case forever. Indeed, we can't afford to leave him there for longer than we have to. Green asked Johnson if he had any idea where they could find a healing herb. A healing herb, huh? Yeah, I've seen those in the park before. This isn't really their season, so I can't see there being too many, but you should be able to find a few. I'll show you where to look, but the monsters in there are more dangerous than usual. Sorry I can't be more helpful. Oh, not at all. You've been more than helpful enough already. We're used to handling monsters, so we should be able to take it from here. Yeah, you definitely look like you know what you're doing. Anyway, they grow in the shade around areas with lots of nutrients in the soil. Focus your search around tree roots. Thanks. We'll get right to that. Okay. So that should give us a clue, but yes, we're heading back inside the nature park. But we probably will be ending up fighting more of these goons, aka monsters that are going to be roaming about. Yeah, who would have thought we would be down here again?
This could get tricky. Look sharp. Stay sharp, guys.
Oh, we'll stay sharp.
Eat that. Now's our chance. Got you.
If you think that we can't even destroy that monster, then you got another thing coming.
Sure thing. Let's move.
Ultimate shot, you. Alright, so, Machias. Let's pump some lead into this deviled ape. Oh, but still not dead yet. Oh, it is dead.
That's that.
I honestly thought that we didn't even get a chance to defeat it, and what do you know? The Master Court's force went up to level 2. Alright, so we got some more hit points and more status on us. And we learned Impassion. And we can gain 6 craft points per enemy killed. And yeah, there we go. Awesome. Oh yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna work. Because, well... yeah, it was a crapshoot. Nice.
And not a scratch on me. Impressive work.
It's like when you take a look at any of Reen's classmates who are male, it's like they're BFFs. Any of them, at least. Okay, we got relaxant there. Tree roots are, seem quite rampant around these parts. So, we'll just have to continue our search. And where the soil is rich is where they're asking us to find them. But if anything, they're probably gonna appear on our mini-map. Ah! Look what we have right here. One does appear on our mini-map. There we go. Getting a good advantage with these guys. Something ooze. There we go. Yep, purple ooze. Is that Ivan ooze? Ivan ooze, go back to Power Rangers where you belong. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. You're already dead in Power Rangers. Alright, Machias, you got your level 49 on, so good job. Oh, yes. Okay. Is that it? One healing herb. There we go, finally found one. It definitely smells like something with medicinal properties, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure we've come across this herb before, haven't we? Oh, that's it. It was when we were helping Eustace's uncle. His mother used it in a recipe of hers. That brings back memories. Bad ones, of course. The less I have to think about that pompous fool, the better. No need to hide it. We know you're just as worried about Prince Charming as Reen is. No, I'm not! Oh, boy. Still has that attitude where he doesn't want to admit that he is worried about Eustace. Knock it off. We need to get a move on. Do you want to go straight back to hand that over, Reen? Yeah, might as well return to Keldic. Yeah, let's head back. Don't want to keep Father Zerubbabel waiting too long. Let's go, then. You know that you're hoping to find Eustace safe and sound, Machias. Deep down, both of you have a hidden bond together. Ah, welcome back. Were you able to find an herb for me? I'm happy to say we did. So, Reen handed over the healing herb to Father Zerubbabel. Goodness, this seems as fresh as it is potent. You have my thanks. I'm glad we could help. I hope it'll be helpful in your work caring for those affected by this war. You really are some upstanding youngsters. Ah, yes. Here, please take these. Tira Balm's time too. Celestial Balm's time too. Though you may meet with difficult times, always remember that Eidos is with you. The goddess rewards those who persevere in the face of great adversity. I wish you all luck in the future. Thank you, Father. He's right. We still have a lot of work ahead of us. That we do. Speaking of which, I think it's probably about time we were heading back. Oh, to hear Ellie and Fee's report? Good point. Okay, back to the windmill for us. Alright, we got our main quest completed, now we need to head back to the windmill on East Keldic Highway. I think it's either East Keldic Highway 1 or 2. No, it is 1. So we just need to go eastward. And let's see the big reunion between Reen and Elliot and Fee actually take effect. I'm sure they're going to be just as happy as Reen's going to be. Take down that stinking marmot. Even though they're just called squirrels.
Here I go. Now. You're mine.
Good.
Sure thing. Leave this to me. Take this. They're off balance. Got you.
Yes, they are.
Sure thing.
None the worse for wear.
Sorry. That's it for you.
Okay, we got ourselves our overdrive gauge to its max. But still, we're short of experience for Reen to get to level 49, but that's okay. It's like, oh, Elliot, oh, Fee, just wait for me, I'm coming over to visit. Ha, we're outrunning the wolf. Okay, let's go see what they have to report. Oh, wait a minute. We still got some time until the call from Elian and Fee. Should I stay here and wait for it? Well, we don't have anything to do, so let's go ahead and wait. We might as well stay here and wait for their next update. Do any of you guys want some coffee, by the way? I found some pretty good beans at the Grand Market. Sounds like just what I need. You can brew some even here? You must be a man who knows his coffee. I'll have milk, thanks. They took a seat and enjoyed their coffee while waiting. And eventually, the time came for Elliot and Fee to report in.
Testing. Beginning periodic update. This is Elliot. Do you read me, Machias?
This is Machias. Yeah, the signal's perfectly clear. Fee's nearby too, right? How's everything on your end?
We've surveyed the area around the Twin Dragons Bridge as best we could. As we expected, their defense is airtight.
To pass through, you need a permit from either the Kreutzen Provincial Army or the Noble Alliance. Civilians and merchants don't stand a chance right now. This isn't gonna be easy, no matter how you slice it.
Alright then. Sounds like we'll need to devise a plan. Oh, and by the way, I have some good news for the two of you.
Huh?
Can you hear me, you two?
It can't be. Is that you, Reen?
Is that really you? You're not pulling our leg, are you, Machias?
Ouch. Not that much of a jerk.
Oh, man.
Nope, it's really me. I met up with them not too long ago. And you remember Toval the Bracer, right? He and Celine are with me too.
Hello again, you two.
Yo, long time no speak.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. This isn't a dream, is it? Ow!
Nope, it's real.
If you're gonna pinch someone to check, pinch yourself.
Come on, stop messing around.
Typical anime stuff.
You two are the same as ever.
Anyway, we're really happy that you're alright. You're in that windmill now, right? Is there any way we can meet up?
That was what we were planning on discussing with you, actually.
We'd like to come over to you. Do you have a safe place in mind that we could use as a meeting point?
How about Point D in front of the Twin Dragons Bridge? It's not visible from the surrounding area, so the Provincial Army shouldn't notice us if we meet there.
Point D was the one on the outer edge of East Celtic Highway, right? Alright, that should be fine. We'll head over there right away.
Okay, we'll head out too.
Well, see you later. Over.
Oh, there they are. Yep. Elliot Craig. And Fee Clausel.
Oh, thank goodness Reen's okay. Thank you so much, Adios. Weird that he's with Toval, though. I get Celine being there, but why a bracer?
We'll just have to ask once we see them. But the most important part is he's okay. Feels like we're finally making some real progress.
Yeah, agreed. Anyway, let's get going. I can't wait to see Reen again.
Same here.
Fee? What's wrong?
Go on ahead. I'll catch up. There's something I need to check first.
Oh, don't get yourself kidnapped. Let's make our way over to Point D. It's along the highway across the stream. No problem. We're gonna need to stay sharp if it's near Twin Dragon Bridge, though. That's certainly true. The Provincial Army could spot us while we're out in the open at any time. We'll be counting on you to show us the way, Machias. Just leave it to me. We've wasted enough time. Let's get going. Gosh, pushy as ever. So you can now travel to East Celtic Highway 3 from the eastern edge of East Celtic Highway 2. Okay. Now that's good to know. So let's go ahead and make our way there. Man, just listening to this somber music on the Eastern Highway, it's just really sucks, if you ask me. I was expecting to hear happy music, but then again, we're here during a time when war is occurring in this game, so it's not going to be all is not gonna be tipper or toe-trippingly
Continental Railroad.
tragic.
We're not too far off from Bereahard.
Yeah. I hope Eustace is safe.
Yeah. So do I.
He actually does show his true colors. But anyway, East Celtic Highway 3. We could take this part now. Yep. Here we are. But we're gonna need to find a way to get over to where they're located at Point D. But we'll find it. Wonder if there's any new enemies that we can actually fight off against. Probably.
This way leads to the bridge, right?
Yeah, it's not that far now.
I'll let you know when we need to turn.
Alright. But yes, there are some new enemies here. Like that thing.
Now's our chance.
See how well they hold up.
Let's move.
An axe bird. Oh, they got a little bit more experience than usual.
Now's our chance. You're mine.
I'm up.
I keep forgetting that we can still attack them with link attack, but we're okay.
That takes care of them.
Yeah, they do have a little more experience, but not a whole lot. Still waiting for a good point in the game where we can actually get some more. Okay. Ooh, there's treasure chest and a wing and feline.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
And a triple advantage. Nice. Flying feline, so yes. That thing again.
Here I go.
So nothing new about its attack pattern or anything, or its stance or whatnot. But it's okay. We got him.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Okay. Uh, 100 Sepith Mass. Oh, we are rolling in the dough right there. That should be another 2,000 Mira for us to get our hands on when we take it to a shop and sell it. Or exchange it, rather. There we go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move.
Yeah, I think I'm going to save my S-crafts for when we get to a major enemy. When we're fully filled up at 200 craft points for every character. Because that's definitely going to make it a lot easier for us when we go up a strong adversary. Nothing in those boxes. Bollocks. I really like how this highway is laid out. It's really good.
Okay, take a left here.
Okay,
Guess this is our Point D.
there we go.
Let's get him.
Oh, what are these things? Eerie bugs. Okay. Oh, Reen, how could you miss that?
I'm up.
That's not cool, man.
It's my turn.
It's like how Goku couldn't even do a Kamehameha towards those monsters in Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans, the original animation for that.
It's my turn.
Which that animation was based on a game, by the way, in case if you guys aren't aware.
That's that.
Anyway, time for us to go to Point D. Oh boy.
Tricky. Look sharp.
God.
Stay sharp, guys.
Let's move.
Alright, I'm Azure Flame slashing these guys. I don't care. This is a strong adversary we're going up against. It's time to hit him with great leaping salamanders of flame from my blade. Thank you, Greg Proops from Who's Line, who came up with that awesome line. Great leaping salamanders of flame.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, gave us some good experience, and we managed to get Reen to level up there, so that's awesome.
Great.
Alright. Very good with the rise of our stats right there. So that's all good. Is this Point D over here? Or do we have to go over the bend a little bit? Probably have to go over the bend. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a way for us to cross over the main road. Well, here we are. This is Point D. Yeah, this does seem like the kind of area that the Alliance wouldn't bother patrolling. Now we just need to wait for Elliot and Fee to...
Green!
There he is.
I'm not seeing things, am I? It really is you, right?
Yep, it really is me. It's great to finally see you again, Elliot.
I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe you're here.
Likewise. Can't help but feel a little bad, though. I'm sorry for how things happened. I didn't mean to worry you so much.
No, it's fine. I had faith that you would come back to us one day. That you were out there alive and well someplace, even if we didn't know where that someplace was.
Thanks, Elliot. That means a lot to me.
Welcome back to the team, Rain.
Oh yeah, what happened to Fee? I thought you were with her.
I was, but right before we took off to meet with you guys, she seemed to notice something and told me she'd catch up later. I'm sure she won't be long.
I'm back.
Well, that didn't take long.
Fee! Whoa!
Oh!
A little dramatic, don't you think?
That's cute.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm not sure that was such a good idea, Fee. It kinda spoiled the reunion if you broke a bone or something. Or me, for that matter. What's wrong? Don't tell me you really did hurt yourself.
Nope, I'm good. It just sunk in that it's really you.
Who else would it be? I'm happy to see you're okay.
Thanks for coming back to us, Reed.
Aw, she's so happy he's back.
And thanks for giving me a place to come back to.
Well, that's all of us, together again.
Can't help but crack a smile when watching them, can you? Don't know if I've ever seen anyone so happy to see their friends again.
I should hope so. It wasn't easy making it happen.
So it's time to go over what they know. After Reen was finally reunited with Elliot and Fee, everyone took turns catching each other up on what had happened while they were apart before shifting the discussion to what their next move would be as a group. Well, that's one region down. Only 2 more regions to go in the hunt for the rest of Class 7. Must be feeling pretty good about that, huh, Reen? You bet. It wouldn't have been possible without your help either. It does sound that way from what you said. So on behalf of all of us, thank you for everything you've done for Reen. You too, Celine. Thanks. What are you thanking me for? I didn't do anything. That's not true at all. You were the one who took Reen away from Trista. You're the reason the rest of us could stand up and fight without worrying about him. And if not for that, I doubt we'd be here together like this now. I'd say you did more than enough to deserve thanking. So, thanks. Elliot's right. So have some thanks from me, too. I swear, you guys are the worst at making a huge deal out of absolutely nothing. I guess that just goes with the familiar not knowing how to appreciate gratitude. However it happened, you're all here now. So, where to next, guys? Well, if it's not plainly obvious enough, wherever Reen goes, we go. No matter how dangerous the situation may be, we'll overcome it as a team. What Makia said, we still have to find everyone else, too. And rescue Princess Alphen and Elise from the Alliance on top of that. Yep, that's not open to negotiation. Thanks, guys. Your help means a lot to me. Should we go back to Valimar now, then? We'll be able to use him to return to Ymir as soon as his mana has recovered. That's one option. I was expecting that we'd be away for a while longer, but we're gonna need a base of operations at some point. I don't think it's the option we should choose, though. As opposed to what? You got something else in mind? I do. While returning to Ymir is a valid choice, why not keep going and try to get to Gorelia Fortress instead? Oh, I didn't think of that. That's not a bad idea. We were trying to get there to contact the 4th Armored Division ourselves before you came. Still, the Twin Dragons Bridge is one of the Alliance's most important strongholds. Trying to pass through there is gonna be risky. Oh, I know, but I think it's a risk worth taking. It could allow us to find out what the situation in the Imperial Army is, how Instructor Neidhart is doing. And above all, it should give us a better idea of how the war is developing. Knowing that should help us better decide what path we should take as a class. Makes sense? So far, you've just been watching things unfold from the outside. This could give us an opportunity to see what's happening on the inside, right? Right. Of course, I also want to make sure that Lieutenant General Craig knows his son is safe too. Thanks, Reen. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this. Same here. But it's gonna be totally dangerous, you know. Yeah, but we know as well as anyone that sometimes danger is worth facing. And this is one of those times, so let's go see Dad and figure out what we're going to do. Agreed. Glad you're with me on this. You're in a bad enough situation as it is without making things harder for yourselves. Let kids be kids, Celine. It's more fun that way. If that's what you've decided, then sign me up too. I know the geography of the area up ahead pretty well. Of course, we appreciate your support. Well, with that settled, now we need to find a way to get to the other side of the bridge. Indeed, we need a permit to get by it through ordinary means. Yeah, but they're definitely on the lookout for us. Even without our uniforms on, there's a fair chance we might get caught. We've got one choice left then. Oh? What's that? I found a route that might get us through unnoticed earlier. There's still a chance we might get caught, but I think it's worth a try. Really? Sounds promising. If no one has any objections, then I say we try her way. Can you show us the way, Fee? Yep. Let's roll. Alright, Class 7, transform, and roll out. We just need to head down to the bridge, and we shouldn't have any problems unless we try to pass through the checkpoint. Okay, we all ready to go? Alright, we got Elliot and Fee to join the party. And Reen and Elliot can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. And Reen and Fee can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. So, you can now change the party order and switch party members in and out of battle. Alright, so when you have 5 or more party members, you can organize the party in the camp menu or by selecting tactics. So yeah, that pretty much is the same from the past game, and then we could swap between different characters during the course of action, during a battle. Like if we want to switch Reen with Toval, we can do it that way too. You can now use the Burst Link ability. Yes! The Burst Link attack, that's what I was referring to. That's when we have to have those 5 link points in order for the Burst Link attack to actually take effect. And an attack on all enemies performed by 2 linked pairs, which consumes the bravery points. So yeah, we need to get 5 bravery points, and the burst attack will allow all 4 characters who are participating in battle to actually do a kamikaze attack where they all take a strike at an enemy, or a group of enemies and whatnot. Anyways, and it looks like all of our party is actually pretty good for the most part. And, you know what? I think I'm more than content with this layout, so let's go.
I'm so happy we're together again.
More people's always a good thing.
You guys have no idea.
Well, I'm just glad that we got to meet Elliot and Fee along the way.
Let's hang a left here.
Just keep following the highway. You can't miss it.
Alright, let's get into some fighting here.
I'll handle it.
Because the whole team's here, we might as well get back into the flow of things, and doesn't seem like things are getting into the flow of things for Fee right now, since we just missed that enemy strike.
You're open.
Alright, good. It seems like Elliot still is the weaker amongst everybody because of him having the Orbital Staff on him, so that much has not changed whatsoever. What do we got here? This bear mole. It's not even a bear normal, it's a bear mole. Not man bear pig. Oh, how could you miss that, Reen? How could you miss that? Fee, how could you miss that too? Guys, you are breaking my balls right now. Thank you, Elliot.
Oh, we did it.
Okay. I guess the more party members we have, the more it's going to make us to where we have to fight more of these enemies in bigger groups. Okay. Let's see what your quartz is looking like. Yeah, we just got those few that are still not equipped for some of the characters. Can't give you the Earth Lance because you will need a light ability. Whoa, wait a minute. Earth Lance? Oh yeah, we should be able to give this to you. Let's give you the Analyze, so that way you can analyze enemy data. Or analyze data on an enemy, and then we'll give you the Golden Sphere. Okay, so it looks like our setup of orbments are pretty good for the time being. There we go.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
I'll handle it.
Better not miss. Thank you. I was about to say, if you missed, I'm gonna be mad. Well, not really mad, but just practically upset.
Leave this to me. That takes care of them.
Alright. We're kicking butt, taking names, and, wish we were making games, but that's way beyond my league. Okay, nothing in those boxes. Oh, another flying feline. That pretty much looks like a bat, and there's only one enemy. Lame. And lamer that you missed attacking that enemy.
It's my turn.
Arts. Let's give you a tier just to cure you. If we have enough time. Nope. We'll just have to do it off screen. Lame-o. Okay, Orbment, Arts. We'll give you the ability to heal you, which looks like you're pretty much okay for the time being.
Advantage is ours.
Oh yeah, we just got a great advantage with attacking that thing from behind. Fee, girl, what's up with you missing enemies? This is not awesome. If anything, you're embarrassing everybody.
Right.
It's my turn. Eat that.
Oh, CP up? It's like you need any more CP right now, Marcus. Thank you. About time.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
Oh, she does the peace sign while Reem just gives a thumbs up of approval. He gives her the thumbs up. Now, if he gave 2 thumbs up, that'd be like, here, I give you 2 thumbs up. Just like Ebert and Roper. Or Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert, for that matter. They're like, yeah, we give you our thumbs up. This game rocks. And actually, it really does, too. If you have never played it. And for those of you who haven't played it and are really big into JRPGs, I highly recommend that you download it from either Steam or Good Old Games Galaxy.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Good thing we actually came this way. Let's do the Sylphid dance. And see how this goes. Well, it's pretty much the same as before. Yep, and it looks like that they actually say the names of their S-crafts a little bit differently this time, too.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
So it actually sounds pretty unique that they have a different way of saying their attacks.
A treasure chest.
Feather boots. Okay, what does feather boots do? Spike gear. A pair of shockingly light boots with a wing pattern on them, which will increase our speed and movement by 1 point. Well, our speed by 3 points, but, you know, that's actually pretty cool that we got something like that. Seems like we got a great view over here of something. It seems like we're finding some pretty good treasure over here. Oh. Oh, dang it. That was my fault. And there was just only one enemy the whole time. The whole time. The whole time.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Yeah, that was my fault. I got a little too carried away with trying to attack the enemy out in the open. But that's okay. Oh. Nice blue treasure chest right over here. Oh, we'll take on that monster. We'll win. There we go. Use your ultimate shot there, Machias. Pump some lead into their guts. You are our best sharpshooter amongst this team. Yep. So what I said, you're the best sharpshooter on our team. That was swift and sure. And we got Toval to level up to 51 that time. Fee, Elliot, and Machias, they still haven't gotten their Master Quartz up yet. But they will. Looking good there, Toval. Mr. Ian Sinclair. And a smoke grenade out of that. Is that a treasure chest? It looks different compared to the ones we usually see. I think it's safe to say that this thing's not your run-of-the-mill chest. I would have to agree. What's more, it also appears that this chest can only be opened by Elian and Machias. Us? How does that work? Your guess is as good as mine. For whatever reason, your wavelengths match that of this chest. Why not open it and see what happens? Field maps and dungeons contain special blue chests known as trial chests. These contain powerful monsters and can only be opened with specific characters. Inspecting the chest once all required characters are present will allow you to take on and conquer the enemies within. Overcoming the trial will net those who emerge victorious a large amount of Link experience, as well as let them use Overdrive together in battle. Oh, that's cool. Information on trial chests has been added to the notebook. A spiritual presence is emanating from the chest. Combatants Elliot and Machias, monster level 50. So let's go ahead and try out the trial. We should be able to get out of this okay. Yeah, we should be able to get all of them in one fell swoop. Honestly, that probably may not have been a good idea to actually try and use Machias' ability. But it's okay. As long as we take care of those bear moles, the smaller ones, and then we only have to worry about the bigger one, then we should be okay for the rest of this fight. Eat that and pump lead while you're at it. Yeah, this is going to be an easy battle. Ouch. Oh yeah, we can't even use that overdrive ability. Giant nutcracker. Ouch. Let's get some arts in and heal you. Because either you heal yourself or you're gonna get your butt kicked by this big, huge bear mole. Yeah, senior. Sorry, but no respect for you, senior citizens. Especially if you're going to try to heal your hit points again. And your defense went down. Quit using Giant Nutcracker. That's lame-o. Arts. Cheer you up. I wonder what their prize is going to be. Rush it. Nope, that wasn't enough to kill it. But we are close to defeating it. Oh, just a sliver of health left again. Alright, we finally got the senior bear mole. Is that it for that battle? I hope it is. Yes. And Machias managed to get a crap ton of experience points there. And looks like our Link experience actually went up quite significantly, too. And we got the Crest R quartz. Oh, nice. Oh, I really like that laugh that Machias does when he gets a level up. He's like, ah, yes! Overcame the trial. Elliot and Machias can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. Elliot and Machias' bond strengthened. Hey, that's pretty cool. And they just went up to level 3, too. Now that's great. And, Elliot can use Auto Tier, whereas Machias can use Auto Charge. And HP and EP were fully restored. Now that's awesome. I like that. Go to you and equip that quartz. The better quartz. Oh, wait a minute. It has to be on this line? No! I need to upgrade my slots for his Arcus unit. Okay. Yes, we just got introduced to a new mechanic in this game, and honestly, that's really going to be the... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't remember, but you get what I'm talking about. That's going to be the ultimate key for us to actually...
This is my first time seeing the bridge from outside a train.
It's pretty impressive, I guess.
We'll have to get back on the highway to reach it, though.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
And the goods are inside this treasure chest, where there's a lot of these guys. No, you're just gonna sit back and watch me, Fee, because I'm going to be the one who's going to take them out with the Azure Flame Slash. Well, at least I take 2 of them out. But I could have Fee take care of this with one more fell swoop. Okay. They were easy. You know, for us being at a high level, I find the enemies to be a lot easier when I'm taking them on in this game than I was in the first game. Alright, so Cannon reached level 2 for Elliot. And he managed to get some more stats in, and he can learn Tira and Breath at the same time. And amount healed multiplied by 1.25 is now up by 1.5. It increases potency of healing arts. Now that's awesome. And Iron reached level 2. And now Machias has learned Earthlant, and damage received down when HP is high. So damage decreases damage up to 20%. Okay, now that's awesome. What do we get out of this? A gladiator headband, so someone's strength can increase. Yes, you are going to wear that ring. Oh, CP recovery rate rises in battle. Oh, okay. Now that we can definitely use. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some of these things for our characters to equip, so yeah, we should be okay now. Okay, so let's make our way back towards the highway, and we're gonna have to make our way inside of the make our way through the Twin Dragons Bridge to get over to Gorelia Fortress, where we need to get with the 4th Armored Division of the Imperial Army. Because the Provincial Army, they're just... Provincial Army are a bunch of pigs in this game. I don't care what you say. They're not even cool. It's like they should just put the nobles and the Provincial Army under arrest after this war's over. Because, seriously, the land of Erebonia should not only be ruled by the nobles, they should be ruled by everybody. Both nobles and commoners. Should be more of a desegregation type of thing. Anyways. Yep. Here we are on the Twin Dragons Bridge. And we won't be able to bypass that without finding some way to actually get past the... getting past the guards and all that. And there are soldat units over here, too. I've never actually been to the Twin Dragons Bridge before. Well, it's about as heavily guarded as you'd expect for a major military base like this. It's technically made up of 2 giant bridges going from east to west, but its defensive power is really something. The Noble Alliance has got every reason to love showing it off, what with it being one of their most important strongholds. And with the war going on, security is going to be even tighter than usual. This isn't going to be easy to cross. The highway on the other side's been blockaded like this one. So if we do get across, we won't be able to just head straight to the fortress like it's nothing. Well, what are we going to do? The Noble Alliance sends troops to the fortress using the Transcontinental Railroad. We'll use its tracks. Will that actually be safe enough to do? Look over there. Well, there are no trains running around. That's them. They go through the fortress and branch off into a small railway track used for transporting freight. If we follow that, we should be able to get to Guerrilla Fortress without being spotted. Oh yeah, you're totally right. Like you said, it branches off from the main line, so it's not part of the standard route, but that works for us just fine. Well, it sounds great in theory, but you don't think it's a bit risky? They shouldn't notice us, yes, but what are we going to do if they do? I still think we should give it a go. Are you sure? No matter how you look at it, this is a major alliance base. We're not going to get through without some sort of risk, great or small. And this sounds like our best option. Might as well go for it. Yeah, you have a point. The country's in the middle of a war. We've got to do what we've got to do. We don't have much of a choice anyway. I'm not a fan of gambling, but let's go. How are you planning to get down onto the tracks, though? We could jump over the fence if we're down for risking the Alliance's filling us full of holes. Or not. I'm guessing there's a maintenance passage that leads down there. We should see if we can find anything in that waiting area to our left. Okay. We'll have to be careful not to draw suspicion to ourselves, but let's see what we can find out by asking around. Alright, so we have to ask the provincial army. I'll be darned. You're an odd-looking bunch. Where did you come from? Where are your permits? You do have them, I assume. Well, you see, sir, we're all from Crossbell State, and we really, really want to go home. Please, if you have any kindness in your heart to spare for souls like us. Save it. No one gets through here without following the official procedures. I'm getting sick of people like you who think they deserve to be some kind of special exception. Honestly. Well, screw you. Okay, so we're here at the waiting area. So go ahead and talk. Everything's been a disaster since this war broke out. First my waitress ran off, and now I'm swamped with more customers than I can handle. Times are rough for all of us. By the way, mind if I ask you how tight security is here? I want to take some pictures, so I'm wondering if it'd be cool to head out back and snap a few. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Putting aside that fact that this is a military base, this place has been real tense for a while now. Trust me, here. Give it up before you do something you regret. I see your point. Well, thanks for the heads up. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and see what they have. Just a bunch of items. And a bunch of other goodies. Go ahead and sell these. Okay, yeah, we're not really going to be able to do much in this current state, so just go ahead and leave the shop. Go ahead and talk to you, whoever you might be, the merchant. Man, this is the first time I've had to deal with this crap in all the years I've spent passing through here. I even went through the trouble of getting a permit, and yet they're still making me wait. Excuse me, could I ask you a question? You said you've been here a few times before, correct? You wouldn't happen to know any of the tunnels for passageways the maintenance staff might use, would you? Now, there's a weird question. I did know a guy who did maintenance here, but I never asked him about that. If it ain't gonna net me a profit, then I'm not interested. Ah, I see. Thank you for your time. We'll have to try our luck elsewhere. Well, that was rotten luck. The Merchant Orgus. Everyone's panicking real bad now that the railroad's out of commission. But that just means riches await those who weather the storm until it's back in business. That's why you guys are here too, am I right? Not exactly. You look like a man who knows stuff. What do you think of telling us all you know about any kind of railroad inspections coming up? I'm afraid info like that'll cost you, darling. Or it normally would. But there's not much to share based on these past 2 weeks. In fact, the railroad's been pretty much completely abandoned. Even I'm sweating it a little now. We'll have to keep asking around. Well, rats.
I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be in need of some assistance.
Who?
Huh? And who might you be?
Oh, no one out of the ordinary. Just another merchant forced to waste away here.
Now that's interesting. You look kind of suspicious with that hood and all.
I've been watching you surreptitiously snoop around, you see. And I have a feeling you would welcome a stranger's helping hand. That's why, out of the kindness of my heart, I've decided to lend you just that. Only if you like, of course. Sorry, but we're a little tied up at the moment. Mind finding someone else to buy whatever it is you're selling? My. Batting away my generosity, are we? You're so cold. Perhaps we should take a moment to have Class 7 weigh in on the matter, rather than you, Greaser.
Oh, he actually knows who we are.
How do you know who we are?
Who are you?
An excellent question from an inquiring mind. Let us set a little wager, then. I'll tell you exactly who I am, if you can catch me.
Oh, this is no time for games there, dude.
Hey! Get back here!
Well, it's time to play cat and mouse with this guy. What the?
There's no one here.
And it's a dead end. You're joking. Don't tell me he just up and vanished into smoke.
I sincerely doubt that. Wait, I can feel a breeze around here.
So he used a secret passage, huh? Ah, he used the vent. Makes sense.
Looks like he went through here.
It's a ventilation shaft. No wonder.
Could it lead to where I think it does?
We won't know until we go through it. I'm curious where that guy went too, so let's go for it.
Me too. And I assume that it's not going to lead us back to here, too, if we end up going forward with this. So, if anything, there's no point in return. Traveling through the duct will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. What unfinished quest? Are there any quests around in here? Now, this is a first that I've heard about. Now, let's go ahead and talk to some of the people around here. Maybe they do have a quest that we can undertake. Nope. I didn't even know that we can actually do some quests around here. Now, this is a first. So I might as well go ahead and try to talk to everybody right now and see if there's anything we can actually learn about. We got a recipe for cheese omelet. Well, we do need to gather those recipes, since we do need to get them back in our possession. Okay, so doesn't look like we're going to get anything out of this area, so we might as well go ahead and ask outside if they have any thing that we can do a quest for. Please, I'm begging you, let me through! My hometown was drawn into a battle. I need to get back there right away. I need to see Loretta and Mika. I need to see my family. Not a chance. No one is allowed to pass beyond this point. Please, Can't you make an exception just this once? Silence, merchant! If you keep causing trouble here, you're going to find yourself in a cell in the bridge's dungeon. Please don't do that. If I can't go back to see them, maybe I can at least find out if they're alright. Seems like they were arguing about something. Yeah, it sounded like he was in trouble, though. I wonder if there's something we can do for him. I'd like to help out, but I'm not sure how we could. Huh? Where did he go, anyway? Oh well, I suppose there's no point worrying about that now. We got our own things to focus on. If anything, I'm pretty sure it's right back where we were. Huh? You want something? As you can see, I'm really busy here. Ain't got time to be dealing with civilians. Alright. So, we're probably gonna have to head back into the inn because that's probably where he went back to. Doesn't look like it. But we did get to see that man in some capacity, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be very important for a side quest later on. Quest? Yeah. But at least we got to see it. You know what? I'm just gonna check on something real quick, so I'm gonna run out, and then I'm gonna head out to the highway and see if he actually went back that way. Or they're probably gonna tell me, hey, where are you going? We need to head back. Nope. Okay, so, enough of this. It's time for us to actually go forward. And sprint all the way to the ventilation shaft. And catch up with that conniving man who just went down there. Oh, inner duct. We can already see that this game is lit. Oh my goodness, look at this.
It's so dark in here.
We're actually going through a ventilation shaft via Metal Gear style.
Night vision like me. But I'm totally fine, and I'm not a cat.
Can't believe we're actually doing this. Like I said, this is Metal Gear all over, or it's just spewing Metal Gear all over, seeing as how we're going in ventilation shafts and all. And they're even slanted down too!
Beats me. He's not someone you see every day for sure.
Understatement of the century.
No kidding.
That was one narrow duct. Wait, isn't this...
Yep, we're on the railroad track.
It's the Transcontinental Railroad's tracks.
Thought so. Guess we don't need to worry about how to get on them anymore.
Yeah, sure, but what happened to that hooded man?
I can't see him anywhere. I wonder where he went.
I can't sense him nearby either. It does bother me that he seemed to know who we are, but I think we're better off forgetting about him for now. We need to focus on crossing to the other side of the bridge.
Agreed. He was suspicious, but I didn't get the feeling we were enemies. Now, at least.
You don't think this was some elaborate way of helping us out, do you?
I think that's being a little too optimistic.
We still got what we wanted in the end. Let's follow these tracks and get inside the fortress.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be able to spot us from up on the bridge either. You guys ready to go?
Although I'm pretty sure we're gonna be... I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna be a major, important figure to the story.
Please don't let them spot us.
So far, so good.
Although, if we keep going, I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably see some Soldat units around the railway. Which, if that's the case, then that's not gonna be good on our part. Yep, looks like everything turned out to be for the benefit of all of us. Yep. Didn't even see us. Or someone did.
Well, there they go.
Oh my god, it's you. It's our class instructor. Well, I mean, it's one of the instructors from Thor's Military Academy. You can tell by the glasses, his swirly glasses he's wearing.
I'm afraid that's as much help as I can give. The rest is up to you. I'll be offering up a prayer to the goddess for your success.
So, it looks like he's not that much of an important character to this game's story after all. Whoa! Oh, soldat units. Strapped down onto the railway carts. But there is a train that's moving. Oh boy. We better lay low. The soldats are ready for deployment, sir. I see. Excellent. The time has come for us to put an end to their pesky tactics. Listen up. Duke Alberea has personally ordered us to clear the 4th Division up ASAP. We'll even have some extra assistance this time, too. Be sure to slaughter every last one of those treacherous scum. Yes, sir! Oh, man. Who would have thought that these bozos are going to give us trouble? Look at how many soldats they had ready to go. This is much worse than we anticipated. Yeah, they even had them deployed over by Trista, too. This goes to show that things are only going to get fiercer between them and the Imperial Army. I hope Dad's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about him. I mean, it's Craig the Red we're talking about here. Seems like the 4th Division's fought them off a bunch of times by this point, too. That'd explain why they're so desperate to finish them off. We probably shouldn't be hanging around here. Yeah, true. We should head down this line, right, Fee? Yeah, it branches off farther down the line, so we can get off there. Alright, let's get moving. Now, hopefully none of those guys will give us any trouble, but we're still on the railway, if anything. We won't be able to go up, up on the platforms or whatnot. Although, it would have been nice because there's a treasure chest over here. Alright, the Grelia Fortress side.
We're through. Take a right to get to the by road.
Yep, the by road. This is where we're going to want to take it to get to where Grelia Fortress is. But yeah, looks like we made it through just fine without any soldats giving us any trouble. Although, it's too early to say anything.
Okay, go through that gate and we're good to go.
Okay.
Someone certainly knows their stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a bracer for crying out loud. Alright, we're now on the Grelia Byroad, so we managed to pass through everything right there. But they're probably not going to let us go from that position onward, so we're just going to have to go eastward more. Whew! Finally made it past the Twin Dragons Bridge. This road takes us all the way to Grelia Fortress, doesn't it? Yep, it's called Grelia Byroad, by the way. I've been down this way before on a previous job, so I'll lead the way. Keep your eyes peeled. It may be paved, but it's still a pretty harsh trek. Barely anyone uses it now because of the railroads, so who knows what could be hanging around. They closed it off completely when the war broke out too, so we probably don't need to worry about being spotted by the Provincial Army soldiers. I know we can't relax yet with so far a walk ahead of us, but that'll at least make things easier on our end. Toval, does Bracer Work always have you guys traveling through places like this? You guys have got your work cut out for you. Gotta go where the requests demand. Though hey, it's still way better than what I used to do. Oops, just ignore that. Seriously, you can't just stop there and expect us to not be curious. Well, I mean, it's nothing major or anything. We've still got a long way to go to Grelia Fortress. Let's move. There's monsters lurking around too, so stay alert. Got it. This time to go meet up with Dad. Someone watching us from above? Yep. Ooh. Yep. Those of the Jaeger Corps. Zephyr. Yep, Zephyr is going to give us some crap if we keep going down this road because they were watching us from right above. Oh boy. Can't wait to see how this all turns out. Okay. Let's see how well these enemies fare for all of us. Turtle bug. Well, they're not terrible. They got a low hit point count too, if anything. Nice. Alright, the commoners did well.
Sweet victory.
A well-deserved one at that.
Looks like they get along well just fine too, seeing as how they're both from Heimdall. Makes sense. Anyway. Got some more Celestial Bomb in the chest, so we're making pretty good progress, if I do say so myself.
This road feels completely abandoned.
Yep. No one's bothering to maintain it these days.
Yeah, Fee has her mind on those of the Jaeger Corps who were just watching us from above because she knew that they were there.
Okay.
Dirty rats. Oh, see the cat. Did the mouse see the cat? Yes, the dirty rat. Who? Oh, see the deer. Has the deer a little doe? Why, sweetly, $2. And that's a quote from the Three Stooges, by the way, if you're not even aware of that. Alright.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're fine. And, Fee got to level 2 with the Raven Master Quartz. And she learned Chrono Break. And, her speed goes up 25% for 3 turns, so that's all fine and dandy. Okay, we're gonna check out this area over here, because I'm pretty sure there's a treasure chest in this vicinity. Yes, there is.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
Yeah, looks like that's a devil cockatrice. Or a devil ostrich. No, that is a cockatrice, huh? I made the right call. Yeah, they still got a lot of hit points on them. There we go. We probably won't be able to get them in one fell swoop, but hey, if we can at least get a lot of them with their hit points down immensely, then I'm all fine for that. But at least we get to see the pretty colors out of this again. Oh man, pretty colors of the 5 colors of the different Sepith to each represent a color of the rainbow.
Is everybody okay?
Alright, Reen and Elliot leveled up that time.
I did it!
Nice.
I did it!
Yep, and their level up animation, or their level up speeches are different too, from what I noticed. Defense 2 in the chest, okay. Cool. Now we're back on the main road. Yeah, it does look pretty desolate. And it's hard to, you know, just look at these for what they are. I mean, it's like you're just driving along a highway with a bunch of dead trees that you just see on the side of the road when you're driving up and down the highway, wherever you go. Okay, so we have to go down this way. Oh, Mole Digger, or Mitch Diggers. And by Mitch Diggers, I just mean a bunch of these moon moles. Alright. Burst it. Burst it, everybody. We'll get this moon mole for good.
This is our real power.
Yes, it is. This is the power of Class 7. And Fee got to level 51. Not too shabby.
Done.
And she still has the peace sign, too. You go, girl.
Huh. This treasure chest looks really nice.
More of those fancy-looking treasure chests coming around. I love it.
Okay.
Do an ultimate shot on them. Get him, Machias. Pump some lead, man. Ba-bang! There we go.
Alright, let's keep moving.
No rest for the weary. And Machias got to level 51 too. Yeah, a lot of these enemies have some really good experience points for us to get to give us some good levels. And Machias learned Mailbreaker. Fires an armor-piercing round and can unbalance at 20% and lowers the enemy's defense by 25% for 3 turns. And it's a Class A+ ability.
I wonder what's inside.
Flexible coat. And you get the flexible coat. And that will raise our defense as well as increase our arts strength as well as our arts defenses. So, I will gladly take that. Yeah, and when it comes to JRPGs, guys, I usually tend to fight everything. Mostly once.
Something up, Fee?
Probably just my imagination.
No, girl, you didn't even imagine anything. Yeah, those were your former comrades spying on you.
Here I go.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting them pretty soon, too. Seeing as how Fee's in the party.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Sweet victory.
A well-deserved one at that.
Alright. Oh, 100 sepith of everything in that chest. I like what I see. And another blue chest, and I'm pretty sure this is what Reen and Fee have to do in this fight. A spiritual presence... No, Elliot and Fee. Oh, wow. So, they both have to undertake this trial.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
My turn.
Since we can't even use the overdrive for both of them, so we'll just have to make what we have right now. Alright, we got those down. Now it's time to take care of the main one. Yep, Queen Bee has got quite an amount of experience points on it. But none the worse for wear that we can't even defeat. Ooh.
Okay.
It does do a lot of damage, though. That's the sad part, too.
It's my turn.
Ouch.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. Queen Bee?
I'll back you up.
Habecua!
It's my turn.
Arts, give you, just a Tira.
I'll handle it. Now.
I'll back you up. Try this.
Thanks.
Hey, you missed.
Too slow.
Oh, another sliver of health. But hey, we got it. That Queen Bee has been exterminated with pesticides, and the pesticides are both Elliot and Fee.
Hostiles neutralized.
Alright, Born to the Battlefield, I've unlocked a new achievement. Very good, guys. You did well. And you overcame the trial, and now Ellie and Fee can use the overdrive when linked with one another. And their bond has strengthened as well, and they went up to level 3 too. Auto tier and deadly assist. Okay. And HP and EP were fully restored for everybody. So hey, that's all good for us. The more of those, the better that we get our hands on. Another moon mole we have to deal with, or another set of moon moles, as well as those dirty rats. So dirty. Oh, how could you miss that, Fee? Not cool, girl. Not cool. Not cool.
It's my turn.
Habecua!
It's my turn. Take this.
Oh, just a sliver of health left. There.
My turn.
Now take care of the dirty rat.
Okay.
Yeah, we got her.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
And Toval's about to get to level 52 pretty shortly. Tyrol Balm inside that chest. Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm getting the vibe that this game is kind of like the movie Tokyo SOS, the Godzilla movie, where it's based on the sequel Godzilla Cross Mechagodzilla from the Millennium series, where it's just basically the setup, which was what Trails of Cold Steel 1 was about. But this is more of like the thing where, or more of the game where things start to, you know, start to pick up and we're ready to rock and roll through this whole story.
Check that out.
I think that's Corellia Fortress in the distance.
Getting closer.
Getting closer, and we probably have to fight some more of those goons, or those goons of the Zephyr unit. Scavenger Crow.
Let's move.
One Scavenger Crow.
Take this.
Oh, you had a sliver of health left. And thank you for hurting Reen like he really needed to be hurt. And Fee, girl, how could you miss that? Seriously, you should not be missing those attacks.
Right.
You're really making it harder for yourself.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
Ugh, jeez.
Target's eliminated.
Oh well, we got
Let's
it.
get going.
Alright, Toval got the 52.
Looking good.
Alright. Looking good indeed, man. Looking good. Or looking good, as you say. But then again, I forgot that Ian Sinclair's from Texas, since he does voice Whis in Dragon Ball Super.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
There, that's what I want to see.
Here I go.
It's my turn.
Leave this to me.
My turn.
Yeah, I really like how the battles are a lot more fast-paced in this game than they were in the previous one.
Guess we're safe.
Yeah, we're safe. And we're kicking butt and taking names, too. That's what I like to see of you guys. Progress!
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
A holy chain in the chest. Let's equip it for somebody. Holy chain. Prevents death blows. A gold chain blessed with sacred prayers. Okay, we'll give that to Fee. And if anybody gets inflicted with death blows, then that's really bad on their part. Oh, another bee right there. A bee? A bee?
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat. My turn.
Thunder bees. Fee. Girl. Seriously, this crap's gotta stop.
Right. Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
Ah, man, you You really need to stop with the entirety of missing your targets, girl. That's embarrassing. Reen better be getting some healing on pretty soon.
My turn.
Okay.
Burst them all. Yeah, we should get them all. Yes.
Mission complete.
Yep. Complete. There you go, giving the peace sign. Saying, hey, we can actually do well if we're a team, which we are.
I did it!
Alright, good job there, Elliot. And he's got a new craft, Blue Lullaby 2. And it's a Class C plus ability. Lulls foes to sleep with bubbles and can't unbalance, and can put them to sleep at 60%. So a stronger version of that attack, basically. Well, that's awesome. I think that's the way where we want to go, if anything.
I'll handle it.
Selfie child. Yeah, why don't you handle it there, Fee? Put them all out of their misery. That's quite a thin stomach you have there, but then again, it does seem unnatural that you're wearing shorts and no shirt.
Targets eliminated.
Well, you are wearing a shirt, but it's more of an upper half shirt, if anything. And it's during the winter time, too. Shouldn't you be cold? But then again, you were in the Jaeger Corps, so it wouldn't really be that problematic for you.
Great.
Alright.
Done.
Peace, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna head back up, because I get the feeling that the way that we were going there, that was where we want to go. But if it's not, then we will sprint back here. Cockatrice, stay down. There we go.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Yeah, we can.
My turn.
I mean, we have just one cockatrice to deal with, so no multiples.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're fine. None the worse for wear. No, I think that just goes straight down to Corellia Fortress. Man, if this layout isn't already as confusing as is, we might as well have to take this path, because I'm pretty sure that it'll probably lead us to some treasure, or it's just a shortcut just to get all the way to the end, or one of the shortcuts to get to the end of this area.
What the heck's that?
Some kind of building?
Yeah, what is that about? Now this is very interesting. Huh? What's this? It's such a dilapidated building. Do you know anything about it, Toval? Nope, sorry. In fact, I'm pretty sure this wasn't even here when I was last in this area. You're kidding, right? Whatever it is, I can sense something strange on the other side of the door. If I had to wager a guess, it's that the higher elements are in effect inside. They are? Just like in the old schoolhouse. You know something, don't you? Well, I know there's no point in going inside right now. Although if you really want to, I won't stop you. It'll be a good chance to test your skills if nothing else. Hmm? I'm not sure what you mean. If we are going to investigate, it'd be best to do it before resuming our trek to the fortress. Just stay on guard once we're inside. Alright, so we're actually going to check this out, huh? Maybe there will actually be something good for one of our characters. So, the Terra Shrine is what it's called. Very ominous place, too. Customize our weapons. Yes, we're going to need to customize it for our other characters, too. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's got their second weapon. Okay, yes, get their slots modified. on the double. We'll get everybody to a level 1 slot upgrade. Well, the ones that need it badly, but... see how it goes. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay. So everybody's at level 1. I guess we can start making our trek to level 2 for some of the characters. Yep, we won't be able to upgrade anybody else's slots if we are lucky to, you know, do so for some of the others, but it's going to be pretty slim to try to get everybody else's, too. Yeah, that was like in a rat's... that's like in a rat crap. That's like a crapshoot to get them all upgraded to a particular level when we only had that much to work with. Yeah. Looks like we pretty much have what we have on us right now to what we can equip ourselves with. Okay. Crest R. Okay, so... grants Earth protection to raise defense. That's not bad. What? Whoa. I need to actually get that back on. Oh, since you already have Earthlands, I might as well go ahead and give you something else. Crestar, I think that'll actually work for you. Actually give you defense too, now that I think about it. Okay. Go ahead and give that to you, so that way you work with that. And I might as well give you the Earthlands. Okay, so let's check this place out.
This place gives me the creeps.
It reminds me of the old schoolhouse.
Well, if you're gonna walk around, try not to get yourselves killed.
Gosh, way to show confidence there, kitty cat. Yeah, I'm not sure how far along we're going to get inside the shrine, but hopefully we get through it a lot to actually get what we need and then get out of Dodge. Yep, the Terror Shrine. And there's another blue treasure chest. Color me surprised. It looks in much better condition on the inside than I was expecting. Yeah, I was right about the higher elements being affected in here, or being in effect here, though. I take it from what you said before that there's danger inside, Celine? Who knows? What's that supposed to mean? But there are monsters inside, so we should be careful anyway. Yep, so it's time for us to see what is the big secret inside this place that it's going to give us.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Is there a treasure chest nearby? There's a big old... oh, it's up there. So we'll have to... grab it on our way up. Coin beetles. Not that hard for us to take down either. Yeah. None the worse for wear. Yeah. Now everybody's attacking in full strength with their upgraded weaponry. So this is all good in a day's work for us. Let's have you do arts here. One to faint. Might as well make you attack with an Earth Lance. Like I said, the orbments are actually very different. I mean, they're actually very similar to that of the materia system in Final Fantasy VII. I mean, if you want to compare this game to Final Fantasy VII in that regard, then that definitely seems like a fair assumption, or a fair comparison, by all means. I know some people would probably say, no, that's not a fair comparison. How could you be comparing this to a game that's completely overrated? Well, I mean, you could compare it to anything, whether it be underrated or overrated or not any one of the two. You know what I mean? Lantern tarantulas. They definitely remind me of those lightning bugs that we encountered in Final Fantasy XII, or that I encounter in Final Fantasy XII when I'm in the Nalbina Fortress to rescue Bosch in the beginning, or just sometime after the beginning.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Clear gelatin.
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
A seal was in the chest. And by seal, I guess we can seal enemies' attacks and all that. Or give us a chance to seal their attacks. When we...
We aren't planning to take that monster.
Yes, we are.
Be careful.
I'll handle it.
7th Rhapsody, these guys. See how well it turns out for us to hurt them badly.
You've been a wonderful audience.
Wonderful audience to experience all the rainbow colors.
We did it.
Alright, Machias, you're at 52 as well. Man, Toval's gonna get up to level 53 before Ring gets to 52.
Exactly how it should be.
Yes, it should. Oh, but it does give us the blue chest here. A spiritual so Machias and Fee, so they're the ones who have to do this. Since I think this is left on our end to actually get the overdrive link for both. For all characters that we have on us at present time, or at this present time.
Let's get this over with. I'll handle it.
Hope you're ready. You're finished.
Oh, one of them vanished. But that didn't seem like it really mattered anyway, since we pretty much did a lot of damage to that enemy. And looks like this thing's packing a lot of heat. And by heat, I mean a lot of damage onto it. Or a lot of defenses, rather.
My turn. Okay.
And a good selfie dance to take care of them. And get the small one, too.
It's my turn. Now's our chance.
I really do like the music for these types of battles that take effect inside the treasure chests here.
Too slow. Okay.
Actually gives a really good meaning to the music in this game, at least. With the new tunes and all. But then again, when it comes to Falcom's games, they're always known for having great music in their RPGs.
Let's get going.
And other games that they work on, whether they be from the E series, the Legend of Heroes games, or even that of Tokyo Xanadu, or the Xanadu games, rather. Frost Edge R. Overcame the trial, so Machias and Fee can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. And their bonds have strengthened, too. So that got them up to level 3 as well. And Machias learned Overcharge, while Fee has learned Deadly Assist when they are linked together. And their EP was fully restored, too. And that's good. Or the HP and EP for all the characters. Okay, we took care of that. Now it's time for us to keep moving forward. Yeah, it does give off the old schoolhouse vibe from the previous game, if I do say so myself.
My turn.
Arts. No, that's not good. Luminous Ray. Might as well.
Leave this to me.
Not anymore. Luminous Ray them. Perform your Cerro ability. Oh, you only got one? Well, when you use magic, I guess it does restore our EP up, so I guess I really can't complain on that factor alone. So that makes me happy. Rush it. All right.
Sweet victory.
A well-deserved one at that.
Sweet's victory. I like it. Okay. Oh, pots we can destroy, just like in the previous game. But then again, they would be in something like this that resembles the old schoolhouse. Ah. Selfie dance them. And she can do status attack on all of them. If we're fast enough, maybe we could try to knock this out before I have to log off for the night.
Targets eliminated.
There we go.
Let's get going.
Okay. Yeah, that will give us access to raise up the doors there when we hit that gizmo at the bottom here. Hit that switch. That'll actually lift up, make those doors lift up. Yep, it's showing us right now. Yeah, there we go. And that will give us access to a new path. One that we need to go forward. Like how a game is supposed to do. Too derivative. Too cliche. Well, it was a shell of a good hit.
Okay.
It's my turn. Eat that.
Hey, nice double damage you did there.
It's my turn.
Abecua. Ouch. Alright. Alright, finishing blow, I like it. Oh, she's gonna give the thumbs up. Yep. Or no, she does the peace sign while we give her the thumbs up. And Tovo got the 53, like I said. Alright. You know, it's so great that we have someone like a Bracer helping us out in this game. Oh, we got another gizmo that we need to find. There we go. Double advantage time.
Let's move.
Okay.
Right. Eat that.
Oh, how could you miss that, Machias?
Here I go.
How could you miss that, Reen? Reen. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Is there any way we can increase his accuracy even more? Probably not at the moment.
Oh, that treasure chest looks
Oh boy. This could be bad.
Hostiles spotted.
Ooh.
Combat. Okay.
I'm gonna have to Azure Flame Slash the lot of these. So that way we can at least get a lot of them down. But this is something that's not gonna be that problematic for us, I assure you guys. Yeah, look at that. That was a lot. But nothing we couldn't take care of. There we go. Nice. We got through that unscathed, and I like it. Now that's gonna give us a crap ton of experience points. Just wait. Oh yeah, look at that. 3 of our characters leveled up. Or 4. No, 3. Alright.
Success.
And now she can learn Concealing Wind. And it's a stealth ability where it raises speed by 50% for 2 turns. Surrounds itself with the illusory wind, becoming invisible.
I did it.
Exactly
Oh, looks like Machias got the level up too. I wasn't aware of that. Alright, a Septium Vein. And I guess having the Septium Vein, that'll make it easier for us to get additional Septium after battle. Increase the amount of Sepith dropped by enemies, yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it. We need all the Sepith we can get. Oh, that ought to be a good spot to use that. The Frost Edge R. Yeah, I think I'll extend this a little bit longer until we get through this place at least. Because I get the feeling that we should be able to make some good tidings here, just to get through this dungeon.
My turn.
Although I am kind of sad that not a lot of people are watching tonight. I'm really stunned that both that the chat didn't announce from my friends Jeff or Jerry that they were hosting, but they might have been hosting. But then again, they are taking a break from Twitch. So, but you know, even if they're taking a break, it would be nice that they still check and see if they were actually auto-hosting me. But if they are, then that's cool. But if not, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
Let's move.
Right.
Right. Eat that. Now's our chance.
Hobecua. Hey, you missed us.
Okay.
Alright, you're filled up with 200 craft points. Let's give some thumbs up and some peace signs.
Nice fighting, Fee.
Yeah. Peace and thumbs up, dudes. Class 7 is really, you know, being far out, dudes. And there's our gizmo that we need to unlatch. Or switch up. That will bring us to our next destination. Oh, I think that's a portal that will take us back. So, yeah, this is a lot like the old schoolhouse. Yeah, we're not going to be able to upgrade anything else, too. That's the problem that we're having to deal with right now. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not going to bother anything else. But we could make some quartz, seeing as what little that we have left. But they're really not anything that's, not really anything that seems like they're going to be award-winning status for us to get through. Or for us to use to get through some of the harder parts of the game. But, let's check, see what's inside this place. Oh boy. Son of Suns from Chrono Cross. Or Son of a Guns. What are they? Tildon Gaia. Quite a name that they have. But hopefully they're not that too menacing of enemies to fight off against. Because if they are, then that's not gonna be a pretty picture for us. That did a lot of damage than what I expected. Yeah. Speak lies. No. We only speak the truth. And the truth is what really matters to all of us. Alright, overdrive. Okay. actually do this. This might actually be worth our benefit to actually get this done.
You've been a wonderful audience.
It's my turn. Eat that! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
Quebecua.
Leave this to me. They're off balance.
Burst him. Yes, burst him. Let's do a lot of damage to him if we can. Even if we can't defeat all of them. Yeah, we managed to get one. Let's get the other real quick. And then we just only have one more to deal with.
Here I go.
Yeah, I like it. There's that one. Now we just have one more. Hey, if we can actually do... if we actually can do a link attack with Fee helping us here, then we might have a chance to actually defeat this. Nope. It was too wishful thinking. At least it was worth a shot, but hey, we got him.
All right, let's keep moving.
Oh boy. Yep, 3 of them leveled up. Reen, Fee, and Toval. Ellie and Machias are the only ones who haven't made it to level 54 yet. But yeah, that was a lot of Sepith that they granted us during that fight.
Great.
Nice.
Success.
That's what I like to see.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting us to be attacked the moment we walked into the room. That was pretty tough, but look on the bright side, we won at least. You think they were protecting that door? What is beyond that door? Might be something that's worth... something that's worth... Valimar getting. Possibly. It looks kind of familiar. Does it? Yeah, I've seen that emblem somewhere before. I know where too. In the underground part of the old schoolhouse. You're right, it's a perfect match even. But then, what's something like this doing here? I don't think we're gonna get anything out of her as usual. Well, it's not like we can do anything about it. This is as far as we can go. We should probably head back outside. Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. Let's keep going to the fortress. Yep, something tells me that this place is gonna be... Wait a minute. What the... Feels like something's flowing inside me. The village is burning. We believe it to be the work of the Gunnar army. Oh, nice music. The aim was supposedly to force out enemy combatants who were hiding here. Just for that, innocent people had their homes burned, their lives taken from them. Is that Dreikel's in his early days before he became Emperor of Erebonia? Is this truly what war is all about? Your Highness. Yep, it has to be Emperor Dreikel's. Let us depart. We cannot allow these meaningless sacrifices, this foolish war, to go on a moment longer. What was that? Was I hallucinating? No, it felt more... What's wrong, Reen? We need to hurry back outside. We spent too long inside here as it is. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll be right there. This isn't the time to figure it out. I better put it out of my mind for now. AP increased by 3 for investigating that place. So, sweet. Good thing that we actually came here to look at this place. Anyway, let's get out of here. So we can warp to the Terror Shrine entrance if we do this. So yeah, it is pretty much like the old schoolhouse. from the first game. But this place definitely seems to have a connection to that of Valimar somehow. We're going back to the Guerrilla Byroad, but for the Guerrilla Byroad as is, we managed to get a lot of progress done. So, if anything, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up this playthrough for tonight, as we made a lot of progress tonight, and things are kind of getting late on my end, so I need to go ahead and wrap things up here. So, anyway, guys, for those of you who are watching, I hope you really enjoyed with what you see. Hopefully, we'll get back on track for tomorrow night for where we actually play some more of this game and see how far along we get from there. So yeah, it was actually a really fun time tonight, and I had a blast. So in the meantime, if you like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, so that way you're notified of whenever I go live with my live streams. And also be sure to follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews for my created content, as well as facebook.com/RRPGReviews and twitter.com/RRPGReviews for all your social media feeds. And also be sure to follow the Geek Fighters with our Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/thegeekfighters, and you can also follow my co-hosts of the Geek Fighters with their individual Twitch pages, which are 16-Bit Jeff and Fighter Cows, twitch.tv/16bitjeff and twitch.tv/fightercows, and you can also join us on our Discord server too. But to get easy access to all those places from this Twitch page, then just scroll down from what you see here, and you'll actually get tabs to all the places that you can go to. Very easy clicking, and it will just take you to those designated locations that where you would want to view our stuff, whether they be on the content created side or that of the social media side, or even on the streaming side. So I need to get off here as it is nighttime, and we will resume tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, when we return to Trails of Cold Steel 2 on the PC. So to sign off, I just want to say you all have yourselves a good morning, a good afternoon, or even a good evening. But for the most part, you all have yourselves a very fantastic day. This is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out. Well, I should really do my peace out much like Fee does. But anyway, peace out. Later, gamers, and bye. See ya.